Hey, everyone. So we are going to talk about the final draft of the essay. So at this point, you should have already turned in your rough draft, and of course, these other assignments as well. This document here is just your roadmap to everything and when it's due. So let's go down here. The final draft is due Monday, November 25th. You're welcome to turn it in earlier if you want. And you will notice it says incorporate feedback. So I want to show you a little bit about what it's going to look like. So here, the last video for the rough draft, I showed you that we're just basically keeping everything on this particular document. And we're going to do the same thing for the final draft. However, as we are going along, I am giving you feedback. So I hope you're looking at that because the feedback, you should be taking that and then changing, fixing whatever it is that I asked you to fix. And then the next thing you submit should have that fix. So for instance, here's when she was planning her document. Here's when she's starting to write the paragraphs and scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. This is the rough draft. So that's what you guys just turned in. And I want to point out that she also followed my rules for formatting, which I really do appreciate. It's supposed to be Open Sans font, which is in Google Docs, and double spaced. And this makes it a lot easier for me to read. So just any kind of essay assignment that you receive, make sure that you're following those formatting rules. So here she has a title. This is her rough draft. I'm going to scroll through it pretty quickly. And there's her works cited because she did use information from other sources. So she turned it in and I gave her some feedback. Like this particular sentence could be reworded a certain way, or can you explain a little bit more about XYZ? And on the last video, I showed you what feedback looks like. It's the yellow boxes, and then also there is, if you look at view feedback, the type stuff there too. And of course, you can also look at the rubric. So it's going to be kind of the same thing. You just kind of copy and paste your rough draft into here, click final draft, make sure it says final draft, and then implement whatever those changes may be. So I said basically, this sentence should not start with the word this. Can you reword it? So she would reword it. And then that would be it for the essay. So it should just be one long document so that I can see the progression that you started with and how all your pieces came together. So that helps me go back and say, no, wait, I'm pretty sure their thesis said XYZ. So I want to make sure I can like access your thesis super fast. Okay. And again, let's see, that is the rough draft. Then there's also a discussion prompt here. All the discussion prompts you can turn in early. They're pretty quick from what I've been seeing students doing, pretty quick. And then the next assignment is stretched out a little bit longer. I gave you a little bit more time on this because it's basically two kind of smushed into one, 2 weeks smushed into one because of Thanksgiving break. So there is a game for you to do, and the instructions on how to submit your results are in there. And also here for December 9th, your vocabulary diary is due. So let me look at that real fast so you can see. So this is something that you should be working on as you went along. And it's basically just 30 words, where you found them, what part of speech, the definition, an example sentence, and then a picture representation. And you just do, I think it was, how many per week? 3 words per week. And I already have it set up for you here. So you just have to insert, copy, paste, insert. Okay. Then the Padlet is the final thing before the final exam. And so the Padlet is where you just post what the most essential item that you learned and what you are most proud of this semester. And that's it. As always, please let me know if you have any questions.